Welcome back to EU4, where we're currently experiencing Albania's second war since 1444. They are now in a war with Herzegovina against Venice. This is very important because Albania really hasn't been at war, and Venice is a very powerful nation that probably can decimate Albania before they can really do anything about it. And the Ottomans, I do believe, are doing nothing as well. So the Ottomans could also come in and try to beat on Albania while no one's going to really want to defend them. That could be also a thing. Or the Ottomans could just declare war on some other random nation. I mean, Muscovy is right here, and it's looking pretty weak as is. Although they are allied with Bohemia as well. The Ottomans might not want to lose their only ally. Yeah, Gazi Kumuk is also That is so weird. That is so weird. I don't know why I was not unpaused. So we're just gonna see what happens and go from there, really. Okay, so Albania has lost the battle. Their army is pretty weak, and they just got pieced out. And I don't think anything happened to them. Well, I guess Herzegovina is about to get absolutely obliterated. Beyond that, I got nothing. Albania's gonna live, I guess. For the love of all. And, yeah. Herzegovina is probably gonna die, though. I think that's guaranteed for now. We're just gonna have to wait and see what the Ottomans do until they declare war again. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait for them to do something. Preferably something against Albania, because what was that? Did you annex Gazi Kumuk? No, you didn't. I thought you moved your text for the moment there. Yeah, nothing much. It's saddening, really. Very saddening indeed. Are you about to win? Yeah, they just won the Herzegovina war. Yep, there you go. They only took one province. Are you kidding me? I mean, they took Herzegovina itself. What is it? What is it? It's not even a trade node. They should have just took home. That's what they should have taken. They should have just taken it all, really. Oh my god. That was bad on their part, really. So very, very bad. Okay, so the second battle has in fact, or the second war has begun. Bosnia has decided that it wants Herzegovina, or the rest of Herzegovina. So now, poor old Albania is getting sieged down once again. This time, though, it looks like Serbia and Bosnia are going to be getting on up on them while they're weak. Which does make sense, more or less. I mean, Herzegovina is in a very, very poor state and have already been conquered. And, I mean, Albania still has 2 forts, but their military is nothing, really. The only thing you have to worry about is their navy, which will stop you from taking Vlore, but it won't stop you from taking Kruge. Not at all. Not at all at all. So the Ottomans have declared war, this time against Muscovy, believe it or not. And Muscovy is still a great power, even though they kind of look off. They look very off. But the Ottomans really, I think, just want to put them in the grave, finally. They're probably going to take I don't know what the border war Casus Belli does, but it might allow them to take land. And if it does, they'll probably take over the rest of Caucasia over here, if I had to guess. Or they could just make a beeline for Moscow. I mean, whichever one really works. And yeah, this just looks messy, really. I mean, my goodness. Yeah, Moscow's right over there. Yeah, Muscovy's not doing very well. Albania is surprisingly very good at defending itself. Vlore is really the closest thing to being taken, and it's not really even okay. There we go. It's finally fallen, and now they're trying to going to take Vlore, which probably won't be easier if I really had to guess. Even though it's a slightly weaker force, it has access to the sea and whatnot, so it's going to be slightly harder to take. They might not even fully piece him out. That's how bad this siege might get. The war is now over, and Bosnia has been split in half between the Serbian half and the Albanian half. And Albania is not looking good. I mean, they have a level 1 fort left and a regular province. They're probably not going to survive for much longer. They could try and make a breakthrough potentially, but it's probably not a good idea for them to even try that. They're done. They're done. Albania's been done for a long time. If anything, these countries need to stop bullying them. The current situation in Muscovy has been very, very much Ottoman based. I mean, the Ottomans are already at a fort here, and they've taken this southern edge here, which I would say is what they're going to annex, if anything. No forts down here, though. The only fort really is this over here at Novotorakosk. And the next fort after that, really, they don't have a lot of forts. Trying to find them. The next fort might be in Moskva, really. Yeah, I think the next fort's actually in Moskva or Nizhny. Either one of those would work. And Kazan's a little too far, but these two over here would be the next line of defense, really. And even then, I think the Ottomans are just going to blow through both of them like it's nothing. I mean, they've almost already taken this one, and they've already begun marching into Tambov and Voronezh and whatnot. This is probably going to be a very quick war. Yeah, 40k versus 86k. Yeah, not going to end too well. And that's over. And Hungary has declared war against Wallachia, which might mean Albania is at war again. And they are. Albania is at war once again, this time against Hungary, and maybe even a few more allies. Let me see. Who are you exactly at war with? Just Hungary. They're at war with just Hungary, and they might peace out. There's possibilities here. But yeah, Hungary is going to be extremely weak. Or no, Albania is going to be extremely weak. And it's going to leave them right open for an Ottoman invasion or potentially even another Serbian invasion. Either one could work at this point. Oh, Muscovy and Ottomans are having a big battle over here. Big battle, big battle, big battle. Right over Constantinople itself. And the Ottomans won. Pretty handily, too. And the Ottomans are not at the next fort yet. One of the two. Either one, Moskva or where was it? Nizhny. They're not in either of them. They're probably going to go for Moskva first, though, if I had to guess. So the Hungarian Wallachian War has now taken a turn. Hungary has taken all of Wallachia, which was pretty easy for them. And now they've just gotten access through Serbia, and they're about to hit what's left of the Albanian resistance, which I will admit has grown to 5k. Do I think that's going to help them? No, not at all. They're about to get smashed by 18,000 Hungarians. Oh, I was completely ignoring Ryazan here in my assumptions here. But Ryazan doesn't even looks like, yeah, Ryazan doesn't even have any forts from what I can tell for some reason. Their capital must be somewhere else, which would save Moskva, but the Ottomans are just very good at sieging, and Moskva is now under imminent assault. What is that? Novgorod. Novgorod is not doing too well right now. With their 9,000 troops, they're forced to fight 13,000. Not very good for them, now is it? Not very good at all. Did Sweden gain independence? Yes, it does look like it, because they're now allied to a new people. Norway, for its part, got annexed. So that links the Danish lands up pretty nicely. Except for that. Irspur kind of splits it. But that'll be fine. Denmark will rule the Baltics for now, I guess. Until Sweden says enough is enough. Which Sweden is weaker right now. Interesting. Very interesting. But I'm getting off topic. Very much off topic. Moskva will last a little bit longer, but I doubt Muscovy will be able to fight off the Ottomans. At least not very well. And it does appear that the Hungarian-Albanian War has ended, or more specifically, the Hungarian-Wallachian War has ended. So Albania is now, I guess, free, but they're now ally-less. All of their allies have been annexed by other nations by this point. The Ottomans have taken a large chunk of Caucasia here. Actually, probably even further than Caucasia at this point. It's going into, what region is this? Well, that's the Pontic steppe, but it's going into like Central Asia regions now, and Ruthenia and it's going into mainland Russian territories almost. It's starting to get a little farther than what normal Ottomans would probably go for. Or it could be their limit. Who really knows? I do know that the Ottomans love conquering the Balkans. Why are you allowing Albania to live? Who knows at this point? It's magical. It's freaking magical at this point. So I ask again, Ottomans, who are you going to declare war on? And it better not be freaking, I don't know, Venice? Don't declare war on them. Don't declare war on these two little guys over here. They do not matter. I repeat, they do not matter. Declare war on someone that matters, like Albania. Albania matters a whole lot. If you declare war on Albania, you get like, you win the game. Yeah, you win the game. So I would do it real fast. Real fast, Ottomans. Real fast. The Ottomans have officially declared heresy. They're heretics. They declared war on QQ and not the true threat. They've basically just thrown the game by this point. I mean, come on now. QQ? Is that even a threat anymore? I mean, look at this nation. 15k, 27k reserves, 70k, and a 34k. Heck, QQ doesn't even, they don't even border any oceans anymore. They're landlocked now. I mean, look at them. They're super scared. They're scared. Look at them. They're gonna have to run all the way to Mushasha, which Mushasha is probably not gonna do very well either. But that doesn't matter because QQ is gonna get absolutely obliterated before the Ottomans even come close to Mushasha at this point. I mean, literally, it's over for QQ. They have one fort at Tabriz, and that's it? No, they can't just have one fort. They only have one fort. That is the saddest thing I've ever seen. Oh, that's not gonna end well for them.